Morning, kids. It is your Tuesday morning video of week 9. Um, this week, you're going to be doing a survey for science. So, for the first activity, you're going to be making a survey. And then for the second activity, you're going to be like giving your survey to friends and family. So, let me share my screen and we will go through the activity handout that I made for you. And let's hope it works. Perfect. So, this first activity, this is activity 1. You're going to be making a survey. Um, Scientists ask questions about the world around them. This week, you will be making a survey to ask friends and family about things you wonder about the world. Questions. This is really the only rule here. Questions should be questions people can answer, like what's your favorite location, or are you left-handed or right-handed, or um, favorite board game or something like that. Not how is a marble made or how do car engines work. Those kinds of how and why questions that are about the world, those are like inquiry questions that you would go and like research about. These are questions that you can ask people that are about people so that we can learn about people. Um, Requirements for your brainstorming session. Um, the bare minimum is 15 questions brainstormed. Just like try to throw as many as you can. And if you're a mega scientist, 25 is the number to go for. And ultra, if you're an ultra scientist, your goal is 50 plus questions brainstormed. So those of you who want a challenge, that's your challenge. So you're going to take some time to brainstorm. And then once you've brainstormed, you're going to write down your 5 best questions. You're going to write down why you're asking these questions. You're going to write down 3 people that you're thinking of surveying, and please ask them if they want to be surveyed before you write their name down. I just want to see if you have people around you that you can ask. And then this is probably the most important question down here. What kind of answers am I looking for? What answers do I think I will get? It's important for when you actually do your survey and graph your results, that you have in mind like the kinds of answers that you will get, right? And that's why it's really important to make questions that people can answer, that you can record the answer to, right? If you ask a question like, what did you do in 1995, then you're probably going to get like a whole page of an answer from somebody. And that's not the kind of data that we can really use. That's not really what a survey is for. That would be more of like an interview. So like with the like what's your favorite location question, you can have an idea in your head about what those locations might be, or at the very least that you will have a list of um, locations that you will be able to record, okay? And then just to give you a sneak preview of your second activity this week, um, you'll be taking your survey questions and you'll be asking them and then recording the answer, and you can kind of flip in your packet if you want to see. I gave you some space to record those answers. And again, when it comes time for you to record those answers, if you need more space, feel free to use a blank piece of paper. Whatever you want to use is a-okay with me. These ones, I know that the shutdown is hard right now, folks, but this activity is really going to test also your ability to keep a deadline. Deadline is a really important piece of this activity, because I would like to see your survey questions before you start the second activity for this week when you ask those questions. So please, please, please get them in by 7:30 tomorrow so I can spend tomorrow checking them and making sure that they're all set, okay? And just when I go through and check them, assume that if I don't talk to you about your questions, then your questions look good, okay? Um, The only other things that I wanted to talk to you guys about are we do have class this week on Thursday, so make sure to accept that Zoom link. I already sent that out. I'm going to be at school this morning so that I can print out stuff. And then I'm also going to be at school tomorrow from 3 to 6 when you can pick up round 5 materials. So I hope to see you there. And this week I will be grading last week's activities. So if you have already graded activity 1 from last week, then map out your world, and I'll be grading activity 2 probably later this week. So if you go and look at that and it has a grade, awesome. That's the grade that's going to go into Mastery Connect for 2 of the asking questions standards. And if you do not see a grade for that activity, it's because you didn't finish that activity. Mostly, I'm seeing a lot of people forgetting those reflection questions. So that's something that you need to do if you want a grade put in Mastery Connect. That's all I have today, folks. I hope that you make today a good one. Weather looks great, a little chilly, but I think it might warm up, so make sure you get outside and explore your world. All right, peace, folks.